Something looks different. Oh. The oxes were found, by the way. So that's a thing. I was hoping I could tell the biggest pigs by how tall they were. Can't. I still have no idea why all these animals are so desperate to do. Whatever. You're not leaving. I need a better milk tank up here. This barrel holds 10 buckets. You know what? Make a steel drum. I'm just making a steel drum. There's a lot of pigs. We don't need them yet. I want to breed out more pigs so that we can get bigger pigs, but I don't want to just kill them for no reason. That is wrong. Wait, that's working! Ow. Yeah, that one should move. Let me just move that one. That makes significantly more sense. Why is that one generating 60 and this one's generating 20? Oh, because that one's advanced. Oh, we should have just made those. You can't upgrade. That's so annoying. Just made those but better. Oh. What a pain in the ass. Ow, 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 ow! I can't even complain, I put it there. Sylvie, congratulations on your 94-month pack anniversary. Well, at least this is really good to see. The diesel is flowing. I like seeing that. Alright, I need a barrel. We need a drum. Drum. No, that's rum. Drum. I need aluminum anyway. But, yeah. Do we have aluminum? Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2. Oh, we never moved this over. Oh, hold on, hold on. The roller thingamabobber needs to move. Where's the roller thingamabobber? Oh, I did move it. It was over there for a little bit. I don't know why. It's fine. So 2 goes in here. Fuse those together, and we need to make plates. Are you... Okay. I can't wait till I can make it so that that thing does not take everything. Wait, how do I make... Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, that's fine. So we go to the forge hammer and we go that. Oh. There. Bigger drum. The milk drum. I need another area to work on these. And I don't need, but I kind of want. It's spring now, right? Yeah, this can all be replanted. I need to test out the plowy thing to see if that worked for the jute. Okay, so first thing, milk the cow. Using the bucket that I keep putting back down. And shear these guys. Rearrange this stuff a little bit. I got a bunch of these that I want to use in their own hives to breed them out. I just don't know if I want to do like a new area or anything. I mean, I could just do another row on top, honestly. That would probably make a lot more sense. Of 6 of those and just use those for continuously breeding them out like I'm doing down here. Or I could just change these out. Okay, I think I'm just going to change these out. We're done with the 10-10 thing. It's just not working. I'll do that! Yeah, those top 3 or 4 I'll do. Okay. Top row is 10-10 stuff. Everything else is going to be converting from like 6s on up. Everything else. That's 10-10 stuff. As is that. 2 left. You want to save these? No. I want to save these? No. Now, if I have anything 10-10, it goes up here, and we try to do the best versions of them. Like, that one sucks. Okay, so let's try and mess around with these. So, a lot of these are 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9, 10-9. Yes. Okay, so we got 1 10-10 here. Like, all the rest of them are top and bottom 10s. So okay, that's a top one. That's a top one. I mean about middle one. The middle one there. Okay, 10-10. 10 middle. That's a 10-10-1-1. We want that one to be the best. Okay, that's a 2-2, 1-3, 1-3, 1-2, 1-2. Okay, let's go with the. So that one's got a value 1 plus whatever. So that's a plus 3. Plus 3. Plus 2. Plus 3. Plus 1. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that one. Plus 2, plus 1, get rid of that one. Plus 2, plus 2. It's a 1-3, we're not getting rid of it because 1-3 is plus 2. And we have better than plus 2. That's a plus 1. Want at least a 2 something. 2-2. That's a 2-3. That's a 1-4. 2-3. 2-2, 2-4. Okay, so that's a 2-4, 2-3, 2-3. Okay, so now let's look at these. 1-1. Let's start at the. I want best at the left. So 1-1. Do the 2-4 for you. Okay. 4-4. That one's already converted once. 3-4. 1-1. 2-3. 1-2. 2-3. That's a 1-1. We need one more. Let's get rid of these. They suck. So we're getting a lot more of these back. I have been needing them. Okay, 2-2s. Okay, now let's look at the rest of these. That's all 10-9 middles. These are the only exceptions. So we got a 1-2, a 1-3, and a 1-6. Man, their hardiness sucks. 3-1, 1-1, 1-3, 1-4, 4-2. That's a good one. 2-2. Okay. These are, that is so bad. Okay, 3-1. I'm gonna keep 3-1 just because the hardiness is better. Because that's probably the only one that actually breeds in winter. 1-1. We'll replace left to right. 2-2. I'll go with the 1-6 for that. You. 4-2. 4-2 should go where the 2-2 is right now. Was. So you should be this one. 4-2. My best spread one. Well, the 1-6 for you. 1-4. 1-3. I would prefer 2-2 over 1-3. 1-1. All right. Don't want to get rid of these because, I mean, I've got to have some pickings for those. Okay. We want these to be an improvement over what's here, and we're going with a stat over 5. So that's 5 plus 2 times 4. So 2, 4. That's a plus 8. That's a negative because that's got a 4 in it. 7 and 8. So that's 2. That's a plus 5. No. Row's done. Next, you. Oh, you're still breeding out 10-10s. Oh, that's a 2-4. Hold up. Put that there. Replace that 1-3 now. I will let this one continue to be a 10-10 breeder. Which means I should put my best 10-10 breeder is in there. Okay, so give me these. I want that 4-2. I want that 1-6. All right. Nope. And the rest is not ready yet, except you. 1. I actually got a 1. You need to move. Whatever. Okay. Supposedly this got changed. Yep, it's aluminum now. We're going to need a lot of aluminum. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do this. Okay, so for the greenhouse, I'm going to want a greenhouse. I want herbs in it. I want garlic in it. So these are the good crops. Garlic, potato, tomato, squash. These are the good crops because garlic has a vegetable factor of 2.0. Baked potatoes 1.5. Tomato is 1.5. And squash is 1.5. Everything else has a value of 1. And so I don't care. Oh, thirsty. We also need to make bread. Kind of forgot to leave a way of making bread. That's another one I'm going to make a barrel for, actually. Make a steel drum for that. So same thing. There. Yeast. We'll put that here. I wish I could turn that. Oh well. Dang it. There. let's save this. Now we need to look at how this is made. For every flour you put into it, it multiplies it by 6. So 1 bucket becomes 6 buckets. Two buckets becomes 12 buckets, but that doesn't work very good. Alright, hold on, I gotta use the bathroom. 1 second, let me think. 2 buckets. 8 buckets. So I want to get 8 buckets, which is 8,000 millibuckets. But we'll have the source, so we want to do 500 millibuckets to each time. So 8 divided by 5, so that would be, we want to do it 16, so you want to do 16 flour. So if I take these, put 2 buckets in each one, go here. What's the oldest one? Actually, I think one of them was spoiled. I don't even know where that one is. How old are you? Oh, you're the oldest. You are definitely the old. No, 6 years, 0 months. I thought that said 0 months. You're the newest. It would be one of the wheats, I think. 3 years. 4 years. 1 year. Okay. So I want a flour version of you. Wow, at max speed, that's actually taking a minute. Oh. I wonder if that renewed it. So now I take each one of these and put in half a stack. And that should make them all full. Cool. Okay. Now if I wanted to make bread, like say I want to make rye bread. Now there's the expired stuff. I found it. Because this is running out. Might as well start making bread. Let me look at something now. Okay, so this is the newest one, right? After harvested, it's 2 years and 5 months. Here's what I want to know. If I turn this into the flour, does flour last longer than grain? So let's just do half first. It does not. It just renews it. Because that's the amount that the last one was at. Okay. Now this, we wanted to make dough. Rye dough. It's not showing the freaking thing. Alright, we need... That took salt. Hold on. Bread is made through a more complex process requiring yeast and sweetener. The regular TFC bread recipe makes flatbread, which is worse nutritionally. Okay. This one, the mixing bowl. It's not here? Is the recipe in Hard Rock unique? You know, I thought it was a thing in TFC. You can make like a barrel of dough. In a barrel. Oh, damn it. That's so annoying. What the hell, man? I don't want to... Oh, but it makes 4. Alright, that's not so... I apologize, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Okay. But I need sugar. So I need jars. I need jars. Damn it, I need jars. Crap, I need jars. I hate this table. I hate that it lags every single time that I click on it. All right, let me look at this. Let me look at this. All right. Low pinch roll saw. Low pinch roll saw. Okay. These all have rewards, don't they? I want to hit this button. I don't want to hit this button. Where are you? Where is glass? These tools will be helpful to all wannabe pirates. The second shows your latitude. But we have a map. Whatever. Well, worst we do is lose some. Low pinch roll saw. Pinch. Oh.
Well, my shaders are way off now. The joys of updating. So you're glassing for the first time?
Like, yes.
All right, hold the button down. Even longer than you think.
Okay.
So is that
I did.
Did you get it blown?
Yeah. How do you?
Is,
Okay, but how do you pinch it?
Have the jacks in your offhand, and you don't need to worry about heating it. It's like ceramics. Yep, that's got it. That's pitched.
Pinch.
As soon as the cool down happens,
Wait.
you pinch twice.
No, I didn't. I almost did.
Good job.
Roll. No, you stupid. Give me the frickin'.
Did you get it?
Facade.
And you flattened. You use the
That's flattened.
paddle on them.
Paddle's not. Well, what's roll?
A roll is
The bowl, isn't it?
No, it's the cloth. So it's the wool cloth that's in the table here.
I see. Well, this is busted. How do I get rid of it now?
You craft it, I believe. Either craft it or you melt it.
I crafted it.
Yep, that works.
So take this, put it here. Heat it up. Put more charcoal in there because it's about to die. We should probably get a heater on this thing. We can't do a heater on this thing, can we? We need a crucible.
We could put a crucible and an external heater up here. The nice thing about using it in charcoal is that it won't melt the glass.
Yeah,
It'll heat it up to
blow. Pinch.
Good.
Roll.
Yep. And saw.
One.
I think I made one.
Oh.
How many do you need?
I don't know. I just want to be able to get honey. So 4 would be good to be able to turn it into a block, I guess. 16 would be ideal.
So 12. There's I think 12 per hive. It's the empty one hive. Now you have 3. So I made those 2 earlier.
Okay. I need.
So I like lining the the tools up in my hotbar and then using
just did that.
yes, and using the hotkey to switch them into my offhand when it's time.
There. We need more blowpipes.
All right, I'll go make some. They're kind of annoying.
Well, don't.
Ouch. It's fine. It's just a smith. I think I even have it written down, the pattern for this
Blow.
for our server.
Pinch. Roll.
They don't have durability, so it's not like perfectly forging them is important.
Saw. Reapply silicone. No, it doesn't. You don't need more than one because by the time you're done with the one, the other one's heated. So this is fine. Low. Pinch. Roll. Saw. Apply silicone. And don't hold the saw in your hand.
I really wish they would have made the cooldown apply to only the blowpipe that you just used, so you could switch between them. But when you make that those glass blowing moves, it actually looks like you're holding the blowpipe to your mouth.
Okay, blow.
We don't have the animation finished for the O2 with the rest of the actions, but they all look like you're blowing them. And we need probably 20 glass tubes for the for a LV to make the first circuits to make
Fun.
vacuum tubes. Yeah, it's a pain. Motivation to tech up to the thing that
Right.
allows you to extrude them.
Did you ever find out what the super furnace was?
Super furnace. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Sorry.
The furnace composed of a 9x9 of furnaces?
The jumbo.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know much about it. Haven't tried it.
Well, we can't make furnaces.
Right?
So
maybe we find them on another planet? I don't know.
well, at that point, do you need a jumbo furnace?
Probably not.
So, in other words, I brought this up on like day one. I still have no idea what the point is of that thing.
Yeah, I don't get it. relogging because tumblers are a little bit janky.
Yep, we updated today, by the way. It's had issues. Oh man, when I logged on. Oh, when I logged on. Low. Tinge. What's the Modpack name? Man, that's like an hour ago. Sorry, Linker. I'm sure you're gone. Not much I can do about that now.
That's so far back that I can't even see it in my chat log.
It's on YouTube. Should probably also change it so that all the sounds aren't the sound of hitting glass with a hammer. Except blowing. Last one. I know that they used to have that type of thing for Twitch, Ryu. I don't think that's something that you see for YouTube. I freaking hate that. No, just that. Put that there. Okay, there we go. YouTube's more of a pain in the ass about letting you do that type of stuff. What that problem is, YouTube's the one that I don't see. So, yeah. That's the problem. 15. I thought I made 16.
How close are we to an extruder that can do this? Maybe it's not the extruder. No way. This suggests, Pack, that we can do it now.
In the alloy smelter?
I'm gonna go find... in the alloy smelter. I'm gonna go find out.
Posting a reminder message. So spam me so that I ignore the message. That's a good idea, Ryu. I mean, let's just say, Ryu, that we, for instance, do one every... We'll go long and we'll say every 15 minutes. I often stream for 8 hours a day. This would be full. A quarter of the way through the day. Thank you.
Now you have 20.
Yes, I do.
Stack.
My numbers were off, huh?
Okay, so that's...
Okay. Hey, bees! For the first time ever, harvest. It's 12 each. That's helpful.
You can put a create blueprint up here to right click and do that.
Yeah. I was just thinking that with the silica thing down there.
Oh, you put a aluminum barrel up here for the milk. That's smart.
Yep. Now I just gotta remember to leave the bucket up here. There.
So we can shear the calf once. And then we have to wait for it to grow up to shear it again.
Yeah. We have 4 adults. I don't think that's really a big of a deal right now.
Yep. All right.
Really wish TFC recipes worked.
Instead of Life, you mean?
Any of the recipes. Like, I can't look at the recipe for how to make, like, look at the uses of dough.
Oh.
Making dough. Uses of yeast. Like, all of the recipes seem to be borked.
That's irritating.
I'm home at it. That'll probably take another log. That's where I wanted to put that log. And speaking of Life, it would be nice if all the stuff that came out of here didn't have to get thrown onto the ground after the first 4.
Right?
No, didn't need another log. Oh, while I wait for that to cool, those things on the floor to cool down.
Or even better, stick all that hot bread into a barrel to cool it down.
Yeah, but then we'll still need to be able to pick them all up.
But yeah, just the idea of throwing it on the floor to cool it down. It's like, okay, throw the bread onto the dirty floor.
Yeah, so the secondary option is to throw it into a barrel.
Yeah, which makes just as much sense.
All this rye bread for no particular reason.
Well, thanks for making
There's
bread.
Yep.
I've been avoiding it.
Well, I just converted it all into sandwiches.
Oh, fair enough.
Wait, why doesn't that do it? Oh, forgot the knife. So, just out of curiosity, if I put this in here, does this last longer? If I go... Okay, right now it lasts 2 months. I put it in here. 4 months. Doubles the length.
Should be the same as in a small vessel.
Yeah, that's... So if I put it in a vessel and put it in there, it's no different, right?
Yep. You won't get double. You won't get double vessel storage preservation.
Can I salt a sandwich? Cannot salt a sandwich.
Did not think so.
Man, that sucks. I know all these sandwiches are just going to go to waste. Hey, Gelmer, you want some sandwiches?
Absolutely.
I'm going to put a bunch inside this vessel here that had the rotten meat. I will carry a few on me. Because I'm about to starve. There, I got 3 more rounds on me. They're right in here. Grab them as you see fit.
Thanks.
Lots of
Definitely will
yummy,
do that.
lots of yummy stuff in there. Yeah, we got
The
lots
extra
of
saturation,
yeast.
not having to eat so much, will be nice.
We got lots of yeast. We got lots of flour. We got lots of honey. We got lots of everything that we need to make the bread. It's not complicated to make the bread. It's just gotta do it. Why is that on me? You stupid composters!
I just did them. Did they
Oh.
say they were ready?
Well, when I opened them up, dadgummit. I didn't know you just did them. Well, I thought they were glitched out. Okay,
Yeah,
I
sorry.
apologize, composters. That's not your fault. That's mine.
Well, it's probably mine for not communicating.
No, I could have... We'll call it a shared effort on that one.
Fair enough. That said, there's a fair bit of hummus down here in the tree farm. For some reason, I have the butchering knife still. My apologies.
Could you come here for a minute?
You bet. The composters definitely benefit from another set of eyes. That's why I relogged earlier, because I was playing with them. And they didn't look right.
Yeah.
I logged in and they relogged and they looked fine.
Composters are definitely glitchy.
Yep. Actually, I'm picking up some hummus, so. Or humus, or however you pronounce the one that's
Yeah, I know what you're talking
decayed
about.
leaves.
Moose. So,
All right.
what do these show right now?
So that one shows 75, 25, 32 of 32. That one shows 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50,
I've only put humus in them.
In all of them.
And I'm holding it all.
So when you opened them, they weren't ready, and they look like how I left them.
I opened them. They looked like they look like they're like opened and then converted for visuals as I opened them. It was weird.
Yeah. So they look like how I left them before I started them. This one says 75-25 green-brown.
Which is very strange.
Which is wrong. Well, I think that's my fault.
Okay, we're going to just go ahead and put them all in there and walk away.
Turn away.
Because there's something wrong there.
Yeah, it's definitely visually glitchy. All right, I just did an acacia for harvest in the farm, tree farm.
You know the other thing we need glass for?
Keep the snow off the animals.
Greenhouse.
Oh, oh yeah. Now, thankfully, I believe it's all glass blocks and glass panes. Well, I haven't looked at panes, but glass blank for planes is at least 16 at a time. And that actually looks visually really cool. We should try that. But the blocks are a Gravitas machine. That's easy.
There's a greenhouse wall and there's a greenhouse panel wall now.
Yeah, the panel walls are fancy and spendy.
They're spendy. They look the same to me, except they're just panels of glass.
Look at the glass.
Reinforced. Oh. Need soda ash.
Yes, you need double soda ash. You need soda ash to make the batch in the first place.
Yeah,
so that's not too expensive. You don't have the forming press yet, though. That's a machine level above what we have.
So how do the panel walls work versus the regular walls?
I think they're just essentially a vertical half slab.
Really?
I haven't played with them much. The panel ceilings look really cool though.
The roofs?
Yeah. And I don't think we'll be needing the ports because I like bringing my sprinklers up through the floor instead of through the wall. It's more complete. Just brought back another couple stacks of hummus and
Well, the thing about greenhouses is that they're more efficient the taller you make them versus the wider you make them.
how's that?
Well, they just take up a lot of space horizontally versus vertically you just go up.
I haven't tried doing a multi-level planter. Like planters above planters.
Mm-hmm.
The sprinklers only sprinkle a 6x5x5 area. So if
Yeah, I
you're
don't think they
less,
have a vertical limit.
I think it's 6 blocks.
Didn't have a vertical. Well, I know on Tuesday they go right through the blocks.
Yeah,
Didn't
so
think they had a vertical limit there.
Yeah, I think it's a 6x5x5, 6 in the vertical limit.
Five by 6x5. You're right.
I like an 11 by 15 or so greenhouse size.
Interior.
Yes. Walkway down the middle and 2 sets on one side on either side. And I'm taking the last 2 steel crates and putting them to use in the Gregtech area. Probably make some more.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So here.
So did you see that we got the diesel and gasoline
Yes, I
working?
did. I did see that.
So you used all the heat pipes you made, but the advanced solar generators are almost as easy as the basic.
I know, I saw that, and I was really annoyed when I saw that. It's like, man, we could have just energized them, and they'll be they're so much more efficient.
Right? Like 3 times more efficient or something. All right.
Oh, wow, they actually made a greenhouse rooftop slab.
Yeah.
Well, why would you make the regular roof that's so much more lossy?
Because you like cool shapes.
Yeah. I'll get right on that.
I think I made the the perimeter use the roof, but everything else was at least the last one I did.
Interior. Okay. That.
Well, thanks for the Sammys.
Welcome.
Must have enough HP to feel confident going to the Nether.
It's 21 per row. I like to have an area to walk in before everything is being done, though. So let's say instead of a 15 long, it's an 18 long to give it like a 3-block area in the front. So
All right, I'll start on the climate station.
it's 378. I think before we do anything, we just got to figure out how much glass we need and how much
There you
aluminum,
go.
because I'm quite sure we don't have enough of either of those.
Yeah, pretty sure. How much total aluminum ingots do we have? Last I recall, needing maybe 100. Got 85.
I'm over here for something, I don't remember what. Damn. Actually, hold on, let me think about size. So dead center. Standing room. Block above that. Where the sprinkler is going to be. Where the pipe to the sprinkler is going to be. Question.
So go ahead.
So the slabs. Do I need to have a row? Yeah, hold on. Do I need to have a row of blocks next to the slab, or can they go at an angle to the next slab, to the slabs?
If you stick them in as a bottom slab, you don't need
Yeah,
a
but I can't
block
show that
next
with
to it.
this. I
Yep.
just can't show that with this.
Yep.
So
Bottom slab.
I don't need this one.
Yes.
The one to go around the rim. Okay.
Well, you need to be as high as you want it to be, minus 1/2 a block, right? So it'll be an extra half block above wherever you put the top of the wall.
So
That's what the
interior
ceiling
of
will be.
5, and then the roof is at 6. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Yep.
But the roof does not have to extend up to the wall.
Yes. You could have it in
Okay.
the corner. Yep. Yep. Missing that edge.
Dadgummit. I think that's still the same number then.
What did you say your size was going to be?
Uh, 18 long interior.
Okay.
5 by 18 by 11. 18 by 11 by 5. That's still 21. So 5, 6 times 13 minus 2 times 2. 6 times 13 times 2 minus 4. $154.
Your walls are 5 high?
Yeah.
Right. Remember, you also need to put doors in.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to fill in the corners either.
Oh, you don't?
Nope.
Okay. Didn't know that part. Oh, that number's wrong. 5 times 11. 378. $480. Okay, can I use the bathroom? 1 second.
There is also a GregTech greenhouse. We're a ways away from it, but that's going to show up as at least a tree option, if not a food option.
61 times 3. 183 glass blocks.
I got 186 or 188. So
You calculated
yeah.
the doors though, right?
Yep.
Okay, 188 glass blocks.
Might be 189. Because you have to round up each batch. You can't use a partial glass block for walls and slabs. And I assumed 2 doors. I don't know how many doors you were thinking.
We gotta make 2 doors anyways.
It's a minimum of 2 doors, yes.
Okay.
So we need another 100 glass, essentially.
And we also need...
Yeah, still have almost 4,000 white sand. I'm gonna start it in the macerator. It'll be a while, but
208
it'll be the fastest thing done.
divided by 8 times right? Yeah. 208 times 3 divided by 8. Hundred and eight. That's partially there. Okay. 108. More, so 108 is 38. 46. And the door. 47. 147. 147 aluminum ingots.
Yeah. I
We have
got
52.
147. I got 147 point something. So
Need more aluminum before we can do this then.
yep. We have 85.
For you?
Yep.
I see 52 aluminum ingots.
There's two different kinds of aluminum right now, fortunately.
Of course there is.
There are two different things. There's 23 right here.
Can this stuff even be used for that?
Oh yeah. I mean, we can. They'll convert.
Oh, it converts. Okay. I mean, it converts
Done.
directly. Just yeah. That's 75.
Oh, I can't add. That's too bad. Yep, sure is. And we don't have any bauxite ore in storage, right? We have already converted it all. No, there's one more ingot's worth right there. Fortunately, we're pretty limited in what we can source for aluminum until we get to low voltage.
Does TFC food spoiling stop if food is frozen? Can you freeze food? I don't think you can freeze food.
There is a freezer.
Well, there's a freezer, yeah, but you can't do it right now. You can't, like, toss it in the middle of an ice block.
The refrigerator. I think we have access to it now. We'd have to make another batch of red steel, but we can make it.
Bend, draw, punch.
Do you want me to do that for you, Pack?
Bend, draw, punch. You're not gonna do it better than that.
I sure can.
It's expertly forged.
Masterfully forged, or perfectly forged, is the top. I shared it in chat.
Yeah, I know you
record
did.
of things.
I'm not very good at reading it yet, though.
I don't have the steel pro pick in the list yet, so it might take me a couple times too. Melt it down and try it. So from perfect, bend, light hit, punch, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's from matching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't made a steel pro pick yet, so you're in the same spot I would be. My apologies. I do have a wrought iron pro pick on me if you want to just use that.
No. I have a crappy one. I want a steel one that's going to be more accurate.
There you go.
I have a bismuth bronze, which is 82%. I would like a steel, which is 94.
Right. Absolutely. The wrought iron is 88. Oh. Definitely worth. And the likelihood of you actually using up all the durability in that pro pick before you get a ore scanner is pretty low.
Perfectly forged.
There you go. Now, I wish the forging bonus extended to the prospecting ants of.
If it helps with the durability, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. Well, I don't think freezing stops decay. I think it just is like preserving vinegar or something, like a 90% decrease in decay rate or something. How much black steel do we have? Ugh. What's prospecting for?
Bauxite.
Well, pretty sure we can't process the Gravitas bauxite, right?
Yeah, I remember you saying something like that, so that's not what I'm looking for.
Not yet. I recall where we went mining for copper, I think it was. Kind of north. Oh, southeast of town.
Yeah, spawn is in marble though.
Yep.
Well, chalk, but which has marble underneath it.
I think I have
I just
one
down here.
bauxite sample. I don't think it's going to be a big vein though.
I already have one. I'm just trying to see if I can find a better one.
Nice.
Another one.
They're kind of wimpy veins.
This is very large, but I don't believe it.
Might be very large. 80 pieces
Right.
of pour. So like
Yeah,
12 ingots.
I'm looking for a spout to look a little deeper.
You don't have a vein that's cut off by the surface.
Oh, waystone.
The luck continues.
Right next to spawn.
Really?
Well, relatively close. I mean, spawn's like
Yeah.
right there, so yeah. Oh, that converts to chert. I don't want chert.
What does the game say about the bauxite vein anyway?
Which mod? Because I just looked at the one that says additional ores and it just says bauxites and marble. It's the only thing I saw.
Oh. So it's a picture of bauxite and marble, but the page just to the left of that says it can be found in sedimentary and metamorphic rocks.
Oh, bauxite ores in marble is what it's showing. That's
Yes.
confused. Okay, I read that quickly. Sedimentary metamorphic. Okay.
Deeper veins are often richer. All right. I'll go look it up. I didn't realize there was a deeper vein option for this.
Aren't all the deep stones metamorphic?
At the base, yes. Well,
So
you
it can
still
be
have
literally anywhere.
well under sedimentary. Yes, everything will be metamorphic.
Oh.
If you have igneous at the surface, it might be igneous all the way down.
Here's what I'm looking for, right here.
So we have a whole marble location like mapped out with the waystone at the bottom of it and so forth. That's funny. The baby didn't
Interesting.
convert to a baby drown.
Yeah! Didn't convert into a drowned. They don't convert into drowned and oil, evidently. They just die. That is worth noting. Petlandite.
Yeah, that's a nickel, GT nickel vein.
Cobaltite.
Same, I believe. Same
I
vein.
figured it's probably the same vein. Now what I'm looking for?
Nope. Okay, the bauxite vein that's deep starts at Y, maximum Y32, and goes all the way down. And it's going to be the same weighting of much more rich than poor. And there will be small bauxite, even underground, in like caves and such. Small sample of bauxite.
This one goes
That's the
deep. Lapis.
lapis. Lapis is nice. Definitely useful. That's a really deep one.
This is underwater. Interestingly enough, I can breathe in the oil. Traces
That's
of
strange.
cinnabar.
That looks stellar.
This is really hard to see in.
You'd almost think it was like oily or something.
No, the water.
We should make ourselves some night vision potion or something.
I don't think that'd make a difference in this. This is just really hard to see. Oh, there we go. Now I can see.
That looks like a great big cave.
Yep. Oh, yep. Nope. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Finding a drown through a wall. Alright, I need to get off for a little bit. I'll be back.
Okay. I just want to look around. Don't kill me. I did not want to find you. Hi. Tantalite. What on earth is that? Keep hearing something big walking around. Aspartine, tantalite, pyrosolite. Grossular. Okay. Grossular turns into grossular. Hey there, little guy. Oh, that's the guy that I keep hearing. That's the oil vein that I went down. Ow. Lapis. Oh. Bleeding, 50% damage. Iron axe. If I did not have armor, I wouldn't even be attempting this right now. Giant pool of lava. Glauconite, olivine, benotite. Yeah, it does not locate Greg-Tech ores very well, does it? There is definitely magnetite down here, though, I can tell you that. That's chalk. Tetrahedrite, there's a lot of copper down here. Actually, I should hold on. Well, I haven't seen that either. Ow. There's cinnabar under here. Lapis again. Ow. finding traces of cinnabar. More and more traces of cinnabar. Constantly. Alright. Well, this vein... this place has a lot of stuff in it. Fortunately, none of it is what I'm looking for. At least from where I can see it. Look up here a second. Yeah, this dark cave over here, this gets dangerous. Chromite. See here. Well, those guys will drop in my head. Dude, I do not know. Garnierite. Oh. What is it? Oh, we gotta kill that. Or another one fall over there. That means there's lapis here. Okay, if we need lapis, we know where to go. If we need chromite, we know where to go. There's a garnierite vein. There's a tetrahedrite vein. You know what? There's not what I'm looking for. Bauxite. That's a shame. Okay, let's get back. I think we should be near the way out. I think it's like over there. Double check. Yeah, it's like right there. And I don't know what's going on with my shaders. This is a different shader. This has to be a different shader because I do not recall it looking like this at all. I don't know which shader I was using. I kind of need to check. It's not in here. Whatever. I'm going to keep going. Let's go this way. See if I can find something better. That was a good find, though. That was a really good deep find. Right now I have multiple surface veins of bauxite, which I can just ravage and get what we need. But what we need is deeper stuff. I would like to find another deep cave like that. Hopefully we can get luckier. Which is, I mean, that was a good deep vein. That was a good deep find. That was pretty freaking lucky. And it has a lot of cool stuff in it. For when I actually want any of that stuff. Now let's find what I'm looking for. Yeah, notice you don't hear me constantly saying like figures. It's like, no, I'm not going to complain about that one. That's Chert again. Chert. We've left marble. Let's go north. That's marble, or that's Chert. Looks like I want to go northeast. And pack steel, has in the fan. What he's looking for. Apologies to you two. Me too? You three. Where's that saw? There it is. I miss old TFC where I could just place these to go up. We're going to go there, there.
Place what to go up?
Plank, or the boards.
You mean lumber?
Yeah.
You
can
support beams
place-
work.
Yeah, but I do miss the old lumber mechanic thing. That was
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
I miss it too. So one thing I point out is that the underground, although not under liquid, the broadest way to find bauxite will be the small samples. because they come up 35 blocks above the vein rather than 12 like the Tropic.
Yeah,
Not
I
going to help when
gotcha,
you.
but I was still looking, and if I spotted that, I would have spotted that. But
Yep.
it wasn't there.
Yeah, so there's another tool that might help you. There's a drill, a prospecting drill that has, I think, a range of 12 in front of you, or not, sorry, 22 in front of you, but it's only in a 7x7 uh, rectangle
Yeah,
rather
I don't
than
got
a
that on me right
cube.
now, though.
Yep.
Okay.
And so metamorphic and sedimentary bauxite. You should be able to find a nice big bauxite vein down deep. And I
Yeah,
have a
just gotta
couple
get
of
deep.
waystones down there. We have a marble graphite ravine. Did I spot Greg Tech down here? I mean, I don't know if we've ever fully explored this even. It's Ian's sphelerite mine.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that.
Well, it's just got it's a marble and it's got a big lit up ravine that we've never fully explored.
Yeah, I just never made. At this point, it's now just like a principle. I've now I can't see it. I can't go there because he's dying to show it to me.
Uh,
It's
you
so
would
big.
you could
It's
just
so much
ignore
feller.
it.
We gotta find so much feller. There's so much feller here. There's so much feller. There's so much feller. Yes, I know. I know. I know. It's so big. There's so much. There's so much feller.
It would kill him more if you went there and then walked right by it and didn't even look.
Go deep. Come on. Gypsum.
Ugh.
Oil sands. Nothing. Gypsum's still just decorative, right?
Pretty much. I think it's only used for alabaster. I mean, you could process it for sulfur. It's the Greg Tech version.
Ooh. I think this is a... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. It's 8 tall. No, 9. This might be a double vein of bauxite on the surface. I mean, it's going to be normal and poor, but it's double.
Nice.
I think. I mean, this is pretty tall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 tall? I guess it's still possible. Just dead center of it. The oil went through the dead center. Okay.
Nice.
Not really. That means the oil took out the dead center. I got other veins that are probably gonna be better, so I'm gonna say no on this one. I'll mark it.
Right.
East. I was gonna do a fruit tree farm today. Look where I'm going. So easily distracted.
I can see that prioritizing a greenhouse over a fruit tree farm is
I could
reasonable.
prioritize working on the greenhouse in the winter.
That is true. Chromite spawns just way too much.
Lapis again. I saw another pillar here. Where was that? Dang it, I know I just saw a second one. Where's the second one? There it is. Well, now I need to go up and get some water because I just traded out my milk for oil.
Oh no. You shift right it, empty it.
Well, I was going down at the time, so yes.
Oh. Oh no. Guess we have some oil now we could experiment with.
No,
You stuck it in a barrel, right?
No. Stick it anywhere. I got my water back. I had milk in there instead, that's all.
Fair enough.
Let's go east. Got lots of bauxite veins. Just got lots of bauxite veins on the surface. I just want one deep one.
Did you say not one deep one?
I just want one deep one. Now there's another oil vein. Bye, Gamer. That one's gonna be, that'll be in marble, I think. Ow. Ow. Another one right there. Halite, malachite. Ooh, be careful there. You know what that is? That's a cave that this formed over. We want to check that. We want to go like this. There, now the oil's flowing down. Bunch of jerks. Large sample of glauconite sand. You. Painful. Blessed brass mask. Don't look blessed. Olivine, mica, Holusite. Finally! Yeah, I think it's Greg Tech bauxite. All right, hold on. I gotta use the bathroom. One moment. think that's malachite. Yep. So we go here and unfortunately that's not what I'm looking for again. Let's just see if there's anything other than malachite that's going to pick up a hit around here. Doesn't look like it. And I was getting chased away while I was over here. Okay, nothing here. To be fair, those walls are so high that they're above 12, so let me just go right here and just hit there a couple times. Yeah, that's just malachite again. Okay, we're fine. Going up. That's a dude in a full set of armor. That's gonna be chromite, maybe? No, that's malachite again. There's a double vein of malachite here. That is exposed to the surface. So there's copper here. Lots and lots of copper here. And chromite. Always chromite. And halite. Yes, halite is rock salt. There's no fun if Hunt's not here. Okay. Are those still in marble? If those are still in marble, I'll go down those too. No, that's chert. Yeah, that's definitely chert. There's one, there's the other one over there. Okay. Okay. That's not the one I just came from, is it? I think it's very far from it. But it might go to a different location. kind of did. We got it. Right the frick here. Finally. Deep bauxite. Save. Here. We want to go here. Cog minion. Okay. Ancient brass. Yes, it was, Batman. I believe I responded to you in chat, but that was a while ago as far as everyone else is concerned. Okay. So it's like right here. Right? Yep, right here. Deep bauxite. Is there a 2K, 9K, or something like that K nearby here? I don't think there is, but I can make one. Where are we? 21, 23? So we can make, we go to 2K, 2K. Is there a 2K, 2K? Well, there's not a 2K, 2K. There's about to be. Just because it's in the middle of the water, I need to check this out. Okay. I looked, got shot. Okay, right here. Let's get some lumber. I like to use whatever's in the area. Whatever, that should be enough. Here. And spawn is that way, so we're going to have the pillar here. I want one pumpkin facing this way, right here. There we go. Let's add one more. And finally, I don't need this on me right now. Dadgummit, stop picking crap up. So, 2. That was the wrong thing. Well, wanted to make a different crafting bench. That's fine. A crafting bench is appropriate. There. There. Okay. I've been carrying rye flour this whole time. Funny. Here, hold that. Ooh. Cog Knight chestplate. Can be used in place of brass or used to tame supply scamps. Okay. Brass and brass makes more brass. Okay. I was really hoping that would get stored somewhere when it did that. We really need a lot more drawers for crap. Where's the one that? Which one has the gunpowder? I guess none of them anymore. Gunpowder's probably right there. Yeah. Oh, that's stone dust. That's gunpowder. Okay. I just want the one that looks the most like it has mob drops. Alright, that's got rotten flesh. That's fine. I did not mean to make that empty wooden form. We're just gonna throw that on the ground. Man, I sorted this out to be helmets on top and chest plates in the... Fine. Screw that then. Don't need 2 marble. Don't need the trident either, really. Wait, what did I just put in there? No, the trident, not the arrows. Okay. Mining machine. Yeah, we want some blocks that are not going to fall on our heads so we can dig down first. Ladders so that I can go down. We're good on that. Alright, I think we're good. Let's go. So, 2K, 2K. And we want to go to the bauxite vein, which is that way? Right? Deep bauxite, right there. Let's just go a slightly different route so I can expose some map as I go. Come on. Really? Well. Should have gotten some more milk. Maple. I don't think you see much pine either. I got room for that. I would like more bushes. Yeah, let's just... Ooh. We'll go around by way of the forested area, see if we can find some stuff on the way. Because everywhere I've been going lately, there have not been bushes. There should be some bushes if I go along this. Counts. Dead now doesn't mean dead later. I should be doing this. The green. You can see so much easier like this. Strawberry. I've noticed that. To be fair, berries in general, like if we look at their Vermicraft, when we look at the food types up here, starting here are berries. Now, if we look down at wheat, okay, so if you make maize bread, grain 1.0, rye 1.5. If you look at the meats, protein 2.0, 1.5, that's uncooked. You cook it, 2.5, 2.0. Vegetables 1.5, okay? Garlic 2.0. These are the highest, by the way. So I am pointing out some of the best ones. Fruit 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0.5, 1, 0.8, 0.8, 1, 1, 0.8, that's, yeah, that still counts, 1, 0.5, 0.5, 0.8, 1, 0.8, 0.8. There is literally no fruity fruit. In a game with oranges, bananas, apples, plums, melons, olives, peaches. These are like massive fruits, okay? Like, especially the banana and the apples and the oranges. They're very large. You get them good enough size, they are a meal. 0.8. 1, 0.8. None of them are the ideal fruit. There is no ideal fruit. Like half of them are 1. Well, yeah, if you do a fruit salad, something like that, there's a bunch of, yeah, if you just like jumble a bunch of fruits together into a salad and eat it that way, yeah, that would be good. But that's the thing. That means you need to eat. It's the issue I have. Like I was describing this with Kristen, and Kristen was saying that it's better that Valheim does this, and I love the way the Valheim does it. But Don't Starve did it first. I don't mind if you have multiple types of meal things in one central location at home. Like if you have like a dinner table, and you have fruit and vegetables and a meat tray and some cheese and all that stuff, and when you sit down and you eat, you get the accompaniment. What I don't want to carry is a fruit salad, a slab of meat, a pizza, and a bottle of milk. A stationary place where that is set up and ideally the ideal thing to eat, I'm fine with that. Having to carry 4 different food types, no, I am not fine with that. I am not doing, especially with spoilage. Have I been there? I think I've been there. I had to have been there. Okay, we're going to the deep bauxite, which is down this way. Yes, I did find a deep bauxite. It took a while, but I did. Or at least I found the indicator for the deep bauxite. I have not actually found the bauxite itself yet. I'll have to lantern up to market. I'd set up a permanent waystone at 2K, which is the closest 1,000 spot. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so I wish placemat, man. If I could just sort this by, you know, anything. Is it at least sorted by when I made it? Because if it's when I made it, I can go down. No, it's not sorted by when I made it. Where's deep bauxite? There. 6. Okay, and we are at 70. We're going to need multiple sets of ladders. So that's 64. That's 96. This totally won't go south. Raw chalk. Watch it. You watch that top thing. If that thing doesn't say raw, if that thing says hardened, we have an issue. If it says hardened directly above where we're going, then I know where it is. And we're fine. Yeah, that's pretty close. Okay. And just for good measure, I just want to dig this out so it's not going to fall in. Actually, don't dig that one. Do not dig that one. That would be a dumb one to dig. All right. So now we hold shift while we dig. Effective. Okay. So it's that way. All right. That didn't help at all. Well, I got my inventory clear at least. So here, -5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 13, 14. Wait, 12 plus 5. So 17. We want to go to -17. Right here. Now, when we went up here, went out that. Hold on, let me go back through here again. It was that way. Okay, it was to the west. You know what? Let's be fancy. Here we go. There it is. Right there. You like that? I skimmed the top. Now, let me put this down for a second so we can see what's in here. So... Don't need these right now. Honestly, I'm throwing that away. I have so much beeswax. Now, where is your rails? You don't have any rails. Oh, they're in here. Duh. There we go. Right dead center on it. That didn't work out right. Take a break. Okay, that's where it's putting it. Let's take the rich, and we're going to move that into the next one. Oh, it's mostly rich. Okay, so we're going to put most the rich in the next one, yeah. We'll do poor here. Normal here. Thinking that's the next one? Yeah, that's the next one. So then we're going to do rich there. There. And I don't care where this goes. You want to bring it back to marble. Okay. Continue. Let me go a little slower now, though. Yeah, I think you're done. Okay. Obviously, we want to go on the wall a little bit here. Hey, we're mining. Ian's here. Is that 61, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's not, it's an even number. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we want to put it here. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to put down a thing here to mine a line here. I want to mine it along this side, so let's go. How wide do we do this thing? Is this thing 15? Wide, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go here. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. If you mine it, he will come. Why couldn't you wrench a jack-o'-lantern? Whatever. So I only want this to mine 1 block. Done. Found chromite. Great. And yeah, I did go further back, so I'm glad I did that. I did not make room for chromite in here. Let me put it down again for a second. Did you get any? Dang it. Okay, now we're going to switch to this stuff. Actually, we got to go back a little bit. Alright, so... I should have done it along the center. Now I'm going to have to mine out both sides. Oh well. Well, we got marble. Jeez. Ian?
Hmm?
Could you come take over? I'm gonna have to get going soon.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I want all this marble too. There's so much marble. Okay, hold on. We want to go here. Inventory tweaks thing we have has a throw everything on the ground key, but I don't know what it is. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, that's chalk. Okay. No, we don't need the chalk. Why isn't that doing the whatever. Oh, now it is. For a moment. Then it stopped. Refill it. That was dumb. Okay. Oh, there's still more. Of course there's still more. Yeah, but I don't have a compacting drawer with me, so... One, 2.5, yeah. Stop again. Stop again. Stop again. There. Now you're full. That is what I wanted to see. Alright, I can get one more level and then I gotta go. After I get this. Alright, let's do this better this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, so I want to dig this line out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here. There. Oh, well, now it's doing chromite. I found some aluminum.
Yay.
Where's the chromite going? Oh, I didn't even get that wall. Oops.
I have bricks.
I have better than bricks. Yeah, that's it. I gotta go backwards though. Hold on. I missed that bit. Alright, Ian. I gotta leave it to you.
Okay.
Here is the contraption. Oh, you got the rest. I just need to get out of here now. Alright, have fun. Wait, what? Oh man, that was weird. Cog dude. Accelerated rails? I think they're directional rails. I don't think they're accelerated. I mean, if Ian, did you want some of the rails that are directional, Ian?
I don't really care.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think he'd need them. He can have some if he wants, but yeah. And unfortunately, we're not going to come back to this for like 2 days. So I might get on tomorrow, tonight for a little bit or something like that. But I'm not going to be. You guys will not see this for a few days. So yeah. Thank you, Ian. So I'm going to go. I have stuff to do today. All best tips and resubs by you guys. We survive. Really, we do. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. You guys have a good night. I will see you guys tomorrow for TFC Tuesday with Hard Rock.